Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. If you didn't know, now you know. And as you can see, today we have something from MADAM GLAM. They sent me a PR package. Thank you, MADAM GLAM. They sent me a mini lamp and some polishes to try out from their House of Color collection. I believe that's from the summer. So I've picked out a couple cute ones and I want to show them to you, and then we're going to do some nails. So let me show them to you first. So of course, we do have this little mini lamp. I'm sure you've seen these before. They're available from several different manufacturers or retailers, and they vary a little bit from lamp to lamp. Some have legs with holes, some don't. Some have buttons, some don't. But here's what's in the box. We have a power cord. It is not USB-C, it's whatever this is, but that seems to be a common cord for lamps. It does have some instructions on the use as well. It does say this is a 6-watt, and the button does 45 seconds and 60 seconds. And then here is the lamp itself. Button here for clicking. It's got the branding. And then it's got the legs with holes, so if you want to just hold it to flash cure, you do have that option. That thing was a little bit difficult to get open. I had to use a tool. There's little notches here. They'll probably ease up as you get used to it, but here's the way it looks, and then it just stands like this so you can fit your hand under it. I don't imagine it's motion detecting. I don't see a motion detector on it. You probably just have to click it, but that's the lamp. And then here's the box. Let's look in it. So when we open it, this is what we see. We have a card. Hello, glamorous. MADAM GLAM polishes are vegan, 21 formula free. That includes HEMA. These are HEMA free. It is cruelty free and palm oil free as well. If you want to know more, they do come with these little QR codes that you can look up. I don't know if you can scan it from this video though. And then the backside does have some instructions on how to use these gel polishes. Prep your nails, base coat cure, 1 to 2 layers, curing between each, top coat and cure, and then to remove tacky layers, you can wipe with alcohol and lint-free wipe. Seems pretty standard. It says up to 4 weeks of perfect shine and wear if you prep properly. It does say that you can use these on natural nails or on acrylic, polygel, or soak off gel nails, soft gel nails. So that's pretty much all of the things, and so that's wonderful. These are high quality polishes. They are large bottles as well. These bottles are 15 milliliters, so you will not run out quickly. I know that we do sometimes get smaller bottles with some brands. This one is a base coat. We have a no wipe top coat. We've got this one. This shade is called Glorious. Here is what it looks like, and these are true to color. When you open it up, exactly the same as the example. Same as the top, same as the label. These colors are accurate. This bottle also feels sturdy, so I wouldn't be really worried about breaking it easily. We've got this one as well. This color is called Eternal Bliss. And look at that color. Creamy, vibrant, stunning, true to match. Very good. And lastly, this one. This one is called Gemini's Heart. If you're a Gemini, let me know in the comments. And look at that color. Also a perfect match. It is a greeny, bluey, seafoamy type color. Gorgeous. All right, so this is everything that we're going to use today for the nails. I have left you a link in the description. It's an affiliate link to the MADAM GLAM website. If you do choose to use it, I would get credit for you coming from my channel to there, and then depending on if you make a purchase or not, I may receive a small commission. I did also leave you a discount code. This discount code is for 35%. That's massive. 35% I think is the biggest discount code that I have heard come standard outside of a special occasion. I know that a lot of times even the MADAM GLAM discount codes only go up to 30%, so 35% is fantastic. Definitely use it. Save your pennies where you can. Why not get 35% off? This stuff is good stuff, and so it comes with the cost of a good stuff. So any discount you can get is fantastic. Use it. When you check out, you do have to choose the non-VIP option to just make a one-time purchase. Otherwise, you would need to sign up for the VIP option, which is a subscription service. You can definitely find out more about that on the website. It's a really great deal if you want to go that route as well. And if you do, please again use my affiliate link so they know I sent you over there. But let's get started on the nails. Alright, so we've got our station adjusted and set up and we're ready to get started. Let's go in with the base coat. I hope you don't mind if this video runs a little bit long because I just want to be able to talk to you while I'm using these products, give you my assessment. Now this base coat is pretty thick, not super thick, not like thick to where it is unusual, but it's not watery is what I'm saying. Like it's a good thickness. In fact, you may be able to wipe a little bit off once you do get it spread on here, because you don't really need a thick layer. You just need enough to bond to the nail you're working on. And make sure that you get as close to the edges as you can. Try not to get it on your skin, even though it is HEMA free. Allergens may still exist with other products, so better safe than sorry. If you do get it on your skin though, make sure you do wipe it off before you cure it. Alright, so now that I've got those base coated, I'm going to stick them in the lamp. It says 30 seconds is what is needed to cure in a LED light, or 2 minutes in a UV. Alright, so I've got that cured. That is good to go. I need to go grab some liquid latex because we're going to do an ombre. This is the liquid latex I have. If you have a latex allergy, don't use this. Use a non-latex option. They do have them. They're just not as good, to be fair, but there are options available. Now, when you're using this, bear in mind your fingers will stick together if you put it on all of your fingers. So I like to go about every other finger, do those, and then circle back so they're not sticking together, but that's just my technique. So with this, you do want to have a good amount of coverage, and you'll probably want to do 2 coats. I always do 2 coats just so it builds it up thick enough that whenever you need to peel it off, it doesn't just shred and not come off. You want to get it as close as you can, but don't get it on the nail because it's gonna dry gummy, and that's gonna be real nasty to have to peel off of your product. And look, I messed up. I got some on my nail. Push it back. Get off of there. There we go. And then we'll put some over here too. Alright, so there's my 2 fingers, and then I'll come back and do these ones after, but I'm going to let this dry and then we're going to need a second coat. And as you can see, the drier it gets, the more translucent and darker the pink gets. We have just a few more moments to wait for these to be ready for us to use. Alright, so you can see these are ready. Alright, so ombre, as we discussed, but we're not going to do just 2 colors, we're going to do all 3. Now this is an ombre brush. This is a common tool to make ombres. You put the polish on there and then you just swipe this through, but this is not what I'm going to use today. I feel like I can get a better blend with a sponge than a brush, so we're going to use this. This is just a makeup sponge. You see I've been doing some stuff with this side already, but we're going to use this side. You don't have to have the triangle shapes. I just prefer them. They're small, they're easy to hold on to, and you can, use all the sides or whatever. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to have the majority of it in this color, transitioning into this color, with the tip of the nail in this color. I think it's a vibe. Alright, so you just take some polish and you spread it on here. Now I know when you do this with regular nail polish, it tends to absorb a lot faster, so you have to use a lot. But I think with gel, It's more sitting on top, so we shouldn't have to use as much, but I want to make sure that I do get enough, and if we need 2 coats, we can do 2 coats. Don't let this sponge get in that light though. It'll cure it up and you will not be able to use it. Alright, so you get your colors on here in the way you want them. I did not want that to be overlapping quite as much, but it's going to blend together, so it's fine. It's whatever. And then you take your little spongy sponge, you get in position to do some dabs. Get it lined up with what you want, and then you do your dabs. And you want to kind of move it back and forth. That way it gets a good blend on it. Yeah. So as you can see, we do have a transition going. It's looking like we are going to have to do a couple coats, which is fair because the sponge does soak a lot of it up, and we want this to be opaque. So that is what we'll do. I'm going to see if I can't use what's left of this to dab on these other nails before I put another layer on, so let's just do that real quick. That's actually going a lot farther than I expected it would. With nail polish, I have to put more on every time I want to dab. Alright, so we've got these. Let's go in the lamp. And remember, you only need 30 seconds per cure. So these are cured. Let's put some more. Alright, let's do our second layer of dabs. Oh yeah, that's coming along real nice. I think we'll probably do a third layer, but that's probably what we're gonna need because this is looking great. In the lamp for another 30 seconds. Alright, that's our second cure. Let's put a little bit more on this for our last dabs on this finger, and then we'll assess. Yes, that's looking very good and opaque. Yeah. And don't worry about the texture that you can see. I know that it does make a bit of a sponge thing. That top coat's going to take care of that. That's totally fine. This one I feel like could use a little bit more. Frankly, these are your nails, so you can put as much as you want on there. Alright, yeah, that's looking a little bit more opaque, so that is good for these fingers. I'm going to cure this one last time, and then we're going to peel these off before we do the others. Alright, this is what I call a latex booger. Ew, we've got a hair in that one. We gotta get this thing off. Yuck. Look at it peel up. The gel is trying to pop loose from it because it is also cured. And then we'll have some of these little wads laying around, and we can go in and clean up these edges after. Let's get this one. Alright, I clearly didn't put enough latex out. Put more. Cover your whole finger if you have to, but I'm going to clean these edges up real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, so we've got that cleaned up. That's looking nice and crispy. So I'm going to go in off camera and do these two and catch them up, and then we'll circle back for decoration. Alright, so we have got them all on. What are you thinking so far? I think it's really cute. Looks really good. You can put as many layers again as you want. If you want it to get more and more opaque and dark, that's totally fine. But this is pretty good for me. So it is time to put the decorations on. I want to put those on before we top coat. We're going to do some stamping with stamping polish, which is a different thing, but that's not the important part of this video. But we're going to do some stamps, and we may even do some rhinestones and stuff. But let me get all that ready, and then we'll get started with that part. Okay, I just wanted to show you these plates before we get started. So I'm going to use this for the mermaid scale pattern. I'm going to use this tail that looks like it's made out of bubbles, and then I'm going to use this mermaid with her little overlay on 3 nails. So let me do that. Okay, so we're going to start here, and you're going to take your stamping polish and put it on. And then you're going to take your scraper and scrape it, and then you want to roll your stamper the opposite way of your scrape to try and get a clean pickup. Alright, so here's what we got, and then you take your little lint roller or a piece of tape and clean up the edges because you don't want to get this mess on you. And then the best thing about a clear stumper is you can look through it. So when you do your placement, you know exactly where it's going. So let's do this. I'm going to put this nail here. You can see it. I can see it. Let's try and place this to cover as much nail as we can. Perfect. So we press it down. As you can see, it is covering. And then you want to make sure you get your size good. Pardon me if that scared you. It scared me. It pushed it through here. But yeah, look, that looks really good. And then because this is made of regular nail polish, we can just clean this up with a cleanup brush, but we're going to circle back to that. All right, so here's our little mermaid. She's got a little bit of holes, but that's, you know, stuff happens. All right, so there's our spot. We can see. We want to make sure we get this as straight as possible. All right, so she is down. All right, then we're gonna switch to white because we're gonna do the bubbles, and air bubbles, I think, are white, not black. Do your scrape, roll her up, check your work. If you've got any debris, use your lint roller or your tape to get that off of there. All right, and so now this is an advanced stamping technique. We wanna try and line this up with what we've got exactly. Alright, so we got it on there. It looks like it wasn't a perfect alignment. You can see where the black and the white aren't 100%. But we do what we can. It still looks pretty good. Alright, and then let's get this tail. It's a pretty good pickup. Clean her up. Alright, so now we're going to want to fit this on here. And I'm going to try and get the body up close to the edge. All right, there we go. That's where we have it. I don't have a body part that attaches, so we've just got this tail, but I think it's still pretty cute. Let's have a look. What do you guys think? I like it. Okay, that's looking real good. It is time to put some stones for decoration. We're going to start with this finger, and we're just going to use this unnamed rhinestone glue. You can use whatever kind you like. I'm just going to get a good even spreading of it on here, and then we're going to take the Madam Glam no wipe top coat and put that on top to try and smooth it out, and so that we don't have a sticky layer after we cure. This is a technique that some people like, others may not. If you want to do it, you can. You do not have to. You can 100% top coat around before, after, but I like it. It works fine for me. It gives me a nice smooth looking application, in my opinion anyway. And then we're going to take this wax pencil, and I have set out an assortment of little rhinestoney things in here. You can kind of see them, and so we're just going to start trying to put them on here. The problem with this kind of stuff is it doesn't dry as you're going, so it tends to like to slide around. And as you guys may recall, I am not left-handed, so doing this hand is really hard for me. But I've got that on there. I'm gonna let it sit this way for just a second so it slides together. Some of our stones are completely drowned, but that is what we've got. This stuff is sliding off the edge. Make sure you wipe this off if you want crisp edges. Alright, and then we're going to stick that in the lamp. Alright, so we got that one done. It's on there. It's secure. That ain't going nowhere. I think it's cute. Now, I do have some set out for this one as well, so we're going to do the same thing. Alright, yeah, that's good. Let's go in the lamp. Looking real beautiful. And for our final touches, we just have to top coat over the art ones. And we only need a thin layer of top coat. Make sure you wipe the excess on the lip of the bottle. Alright, and then wipe your undersides in the lamp. Alright, not sticky. It's feeling good. It's looking good. It is secure. What do you think? I think these are beautiful. They are very mermaidy. I love the blue seafoam to purple gradient. These colors are creamy and smooth and easy to apply. They blend well. They are stunning, very pretty. The top coat is not too thick, not too thin. It goes on smooth. It gives you a nice even layer. I'm a huge fan. Let me know what you think. Again, I do have a affiliate link for you in the description with a 35% off discount code. That code is SecretDevilYT35. I will flash it up on the screen so that you can see it just to confirm, but it's down there, as well as any other affiliate codes and links that I have. They will always be in the description. I am also going to go ahead and get you some photos outside of these nails as per the usual, but let me give you my thoughts. So MADAM GLAM is a brand name, high quality, professional nail polish brand. They are very popular and for good reason. This is good product. If you have gel allergies and you have not tried MADAM GLAM, maybe you should get a bottle or two and try it. Maybe you won't have an allergy to this particular polish because it does have a lot of those allergen ingredients not included. If you do not have a gel allergy, this is a great product to use so that you don't develop a gel allergy. Now, gel allergies can develop for anyone for any time, but reduce your risk. Buy good products. And with the discount code of 35%, or if you do actually just go ahead and sign up for their VIP, you can save a ton and you can get these products for a really great rate, but they are worth every penny. These are some good polishes. I've had a great time today. I hope you've had a great time watching it. Thank you, MADAM GLAM. Shout out. I really appreciate you wanting to work with me and sending this over to me. And I hope that you like these nails as much as I do. But that is it. I will wrap it up here. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.